Have you ever had a moment that changed your life forever? For a little boy named Leo, that moment came on a rainy Tuesday afternoon. He was walking home, splashing in puddles, when he heard a tiny whimpering sound coming from an old cardboard box tucked under a park bench. Curiosity got the better of him. He peeked inside, and his heart just melted. There, shivering and soaked, was the smallest puppy he had ever seen. Its eyes were barely open, and it looked so scared and alone. Leo knew he couldn't just leave it there. He carefully scooped up the little bundle of fur, tucked it inside his jacket to keep it warm, and ran home as fast as his legs could carry him. "Mom! Dad! Look!" he yelled, bursting through the door. His parents saw the tiny, trembling creature in his arms, and the look of pure determination on their son's face. They saw a chance to teach a lesson not found in any school book. They agreed to help, but on one condition. This puppy was Leo's responsibility. That night was a long one. They warmed up some milk and fed the puppy, who they named Lucky, with a small dropper. Leo stayed by its box all night, making sure it was warm and safe. He learned that responsibility wasn't just fun and games. It was waking up in the middle of the night, it was cleaning up messes, and it was putting someone else's needs before your own. Days turned into weeks. Under Leo's loving care, Lucky started to transform. The shivering, weak puppy began to grow. Its fur got fluffier, its tail started to wag, and its once fearful eyes now sparkled with joy. Whenever Leo entered the room, they became inseparable. Leo would read his homework out loud to Lucky, who would listen attentively, tilting his head. They would play fetch in the backyard for hours, Lucky's happy barks filling the air. Leo learned what unconditional love truly meant. It was the sloppy wet kisses Lucky would give him when he came home from school. It was the way Lucky would curl up at his feet, trusting him completely. Taking care of Lucky wasn't a chore anymore. It was a privilege. He learned that the greatest joy comes not from what you get, but from what you give. Through nursing Lucky back to health, Leo blossomed too. He became more patient, more empathetic, and more responsible than anyone thought possible. The little boy who found a puppy in a box had found something much more valuable. He had found a best friend, and in the process, he had found the best version of himself. This story reminds us that a little bit of kindness can make a world of difference, not just for the one receiving it, but for the one giving it too. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched your heart, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content that celebrates the beautiful connections in our lives. See you next time.